Hey class, I just want to give you a quick video as to what you're supposed to be doing in careers today. I've given your username and password out for your supply teacher to hand out to you. Please keep them in a safe place so you can keep logging into Career Cruising. What I want you to do, this is the home page, and so this is what it likely will look like for you. I'm logged into a teacher account, so you should have your login username here. What I want you to do is I want you to go to assessments. So I'm just going to open that in a new tab here. And you could also click on explore my interests. It gives you the same two options, but you're going to need to do both of these tasks. So pick one and go for it, and then pick the next. I think the matchmaker is a lot of questions, and I need you to do all of them. So all 150 or whatever. You've got the whole class to do it, but it's really important that you do all of the multiple choice questions so you get accurate results for your careers that match up to your interests. So I'm giving you most of the class to do these two things. Once you have matchmaker interests, you'll have a report. I'm going to want you to explore that. So once you have yours done, you can actually just click on the title of the career. But for example, let's say one of my careers is a paramedic. You can see here that the way that you get to this pathway is through college. You don't go to university, you can't do it with just high school. And when you click on the career, there's a whole bunch of information. So there are interviews, there is the earnings, so you make like 35 at the lowest and $80,000 a year at the highest. You got videos, tasks that you needed to do, attributes and abilities. I'm going to ask you to write these down, so please follow the sheet that I've given you so you know those attributes and abilities. And you can just go through each page as you're interested, and if you actually think that you're interested or potentially interested in this task, I want you to save it to your IPP. So if you think that this is something that might be for you, save it to your IPP. So I'm just clicking through here so you can see the different pages. All of these will be really useful because these suggested high school subjects, we're going to come back to that. Sample career path. So maybe you're a first responder, and then you're a primary care paramedic, and then you're an advanced care paramedic. ACPs are like the highest level of paramedic. They can do things that PCPs can't do. So you can see the difference between those there. And there's additional training to get to ACP level. Also, if you think paramedic is kind of cool but you're not sure if it's for you, you can look at the related careers here. So you could look at medical and health careers, or you could look at some of the other careers that are similar. And you might see something that just is cool for you to think of it. A perfusionist. I didn't know what that was, so I clicked on that and I ended up in another zone. So once you do the two assessments, I'm going to ask that you explore Career Cruising. Maybe you've explored it before in the past, or maybe this is your first time and you've only used it. But we're going to be using all of these areas to complete our portfolio. So step 1, do the matchmaker and my skills. Step 2, fill in the information that I require for a couple of careers on your pathway. So I hope this video helps, and have a good class.